Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. Super excited for today's video because we are talking all about fall and that is my favorite season ever. I am so excited to share a bunch of new cozy fall items with you from Target, one of my favorite places on earth. So I hope that you guys are just as excited. If you like this kind of video, give it a thumbs up, and if you're not already, subscribe to my channel down below. I would absolutely love to have you. Everything will be linked using the YouTube shopping feature here. If you don't see it there, it's always linked in the description box as well as in a pinned comment. Also, I would really love it if you guys would follow me over on Instagram too. I share a lot of fashion stuff over there and just like my everyday life. So if you're not already, follow me over there and we can be besties. And yeah, let's just dive right into it. I think I'm gonna start with the things that I found in the Target dollar spot. I feel like it's literally a crime to go into Target and not walk through the dollar spot. It really is one of my favorite places in the entire store, and I found this adorable checkered little cutting board. Now, I will say this is probably going to be purely decorative for me, but that's okay because it was $5. It is kind of small, but it's not too small. Like, I imagine this with a larger, more square cutting board, kind of leaned up against your backsplash in your kitchen, and then this one layered on top with like a candle in front of it. I don't know, there's lots of styling pictures like that on Pinterest, so that is kind of my inspo, and I love the dark brown color. Then we have this cute little jar, and to me, this does not look like it's from the dollar spot, and this was also $5. It is ceramic, and it just looks like a cute little acorn with the brown top and the little gold leaf as the handle. And then I also got two of these adorable little velvet storage boxes. So I got one of the bigger ones that is $5, once again in that beautiful chocolate brown color, and of course you could store smaller items in here. I'm not really sure what I would put inside. If you guys have any ideas, let me know. But I also got the smaller one, which was $3, because I thought they would just look really cute stacked on top of each other. So that is my plan for these. And I love how everything I got from the dollar spot all coordinates really well. Quickly interrupting the video to talk about today's sponsor, which is Factor. You may or may not already know, but I am a huge Factor fan. They just make life so much easier with fresh, never frozen meals delivered straight to my door each week. Specifically for me, what I love about Factor is that I can choose nutritious meals that have a lot of protein in them. As a lot of you may know, I've been on a GLP-1 medication now for about a year, and a lot of you guys always ask me how I get my protein. What are you eating for protein? And that is where Factor comes in, because I am not someone who is super into protein. I don't like those protein snacks or just like eating meat sticks and stuff like that. So I really try to prioritize getting protein within my meals, and Factor makes that so much easier because number one, they actually taste good, and number two, I don't have to do anything other than pop this into the microwave for less than 5 minutes. I'll share with you guys the meals I picked out this week, starting with a gourmet plus meal, which is the gorgonzola butter filet mignon. I love a good filet mignon, and I really like them from Factor because the meat is not tough. It's easy to cut into, it tastes really good, and they have such unique flavors. So I usually always get a filet mignon in my order just for those nights when you don't really feel like cooking dinner. That's a really great option. And other than that, I am pretty much obsessed with chicken dishes. So I have 5 chicken dishes here, but it is important to note that Factor has so many different options on their website. They have lots of seafood options, they have pork, they have beef, but just listen to the variety in all of these chicken dishes, okay? We have truffle butter chicken and mushroom risotto, which is actually one of my favorites. It tastes so good. Butternut squash and sage chicken macaroni, which is just channeling all the fall vibes. Browned butter grilled chicken and Yukon mash, also giving fall. That sounds amazing. Honey mustard chicken, which is always one of my go-tos. And then another one I haven't tried, garlic herb chicken and creamed corn. That is one of my favorite things about Factor, is just the variety that you can get with your meals each week. My husband always picks on me because he says that I could never just eat like the same thing over and over and over, that I always have to like switch it up every single day. And he's right. And I can do that with Factor. They have over 80 different rotating meals each week, and they really are like restaurant quality in my opinion. And I am starving, so I'm gonna heat one of these up now. Just gonna stab it once and then pop it into the microwave for 2 minutes to start. And another thing that I wanted to mention that I think is new is they're starting to do this meal customization option. So say a dish comes with chicken, but you would prefer a pork chop, they're going to start allowing you to make that change at no additional cost. So that's amazing. You can also skip a week if you don't need Factor meals that week. It really is just the most customizable thing out there. So after the 2 minutes, you're just going to kind of stir it up, recover it, and then pop it back in the microwave for another minute. And they have a ton of other stuff on their website like smoothies. I always love when they send me smoothies We have strawberry banana, mango, and a green smoothie. These are a great grab and go beverage, and my daughter loves these too, and she's 2.5. So if you have kids, definitely let them try out their smoothies. They also have breakfast options, and speaking of breakfast, I have such a good coupon code for you guys. If you want to try out Factor, you can head to factor75.com or click the link below and use code KaylaLoveFB50 to get 50% off plus free breakfast for a year. Once again, that's KaylaLoveFB50 for 50% off plus free breakfast for 1 year. Okay, our meal is done. Look how good that looks. I went with the butternut squash macaroni. This literally smells like fall, you guys. One thing about me is I am obsessed with butternut squash, so I have got to try this. We have a great bite here with macaroni, chicken, and butternut squash. It's so good. You also have green beans. I love that I can get in my veggies with eating Factor. And they actually have so much flavor. And this one literally has a little dessert with this apple crumble. Gotta try it too. Oh my God, that's amazing. Anyways, I'm gonna go finish this yummy meal, but definitely check out Factor if you haven't already. I promise you will not regret it. I'll go ahead and move into all of the other home items I got, starting with this beautiful lamp. This is from Hearth & Hand. One of the most iconic fall collections at any retailer, in my opinion, is from Hearth & Hand. They just make such beautiful pieces, including this vintage looking miniature lamp. I am obsessed with this. It also is going to provide a lot of warm lighting to your space, which I personally love for fall. So the base of it is beige and it's made to kind of look a little bit old and vintage. And then of course you have the chocolate brown lampshade. Like I said, this has been one of my core colors for fall decor. And I just realized this does not come with a light bulb, so I'm gonna have to get a light bulb for it. I don't think we have any on hand, but I am excited about this. I just think it's going to add a lot of character wherever it is. You know, this would not be a fall haul if I didn't have at least a couple pumpkins. So here are the two that I picked out this year. I try not to go overboard because there are so many pumpkins. I mean, you could literally fill an entire house with all of the pumpkins that each retailer comes out with each year. So I chose this one because I do think it is unique. I really like how it's clear, but it almost has like a very, very, very subtle brown or beige undertone. This doesn't just look like any other glass pumpkin, and it kind of has a subtle texture to it to look like a real pumpkin. And what I love about it is that it's actually open at the bottom, so you can put a little LED light underneath. Obviously no open flames, but that is just going to illuminate this champagne colored glass pumpkin and once again provide that warm light. And then we have a slightly smaller pumpkin, but in that same neutral color scheme. Once again, I just love the coloring on this. To me, it looks very expensive and just well done. You can always count on Target for having unique coloring and textures to their items. And I also really liked the kind of curly stem of this pumpkin. Once again, it's just something different, and I actually think it's going to pair really nicely with that larger glass pumpkin. Next, we have this stunning piece, and I could not believe I found this at Target because I had been scrolling the Anthropologie website and I was seeing so many different beautiful fall pieces that are kind of in a terrarium like this. And of course, anything from Anthropologie is very expensive, and I'm not sure exactly how much this one was, but I can tell you it is definitely more affordable than anything from Anthropologie. And I really love the natural earth tones in this piece. You kind of have that mustard yellow, of course, the natural beige, and a deep cranberry. I feel like this isn't even showing up as beautiful as it actually is because it's kind of reflecting off of my ring light, but it is so unique and different, and it also just kind of gives a little bit of texture to your space. And they do have a slightly smaller one if that is going to fit in your space better. Next, we have another little floral arrangement. This one is actually from the Threshold line at Target. And what I loved about this piece is all of the different textures. So you have like this little fluffy pampas, and then I really loved these little pieces that kind of hang over. I did get this in an online order, and I feel like the stems need a little bit of fluffing. This one is kind of sitting kind of funny, so I'm gonna play around with it, but I love any floral arrangements that just have stuff hanging down like that. I just think it looks a little bit more realistic. And like I said, because of the colors in this one, I feel like it's going to really match with any room that you put it in. I also picked up this little jewelry tray from Hearth & Hand. and we recently did like a whole bedroom refresh with our bedding and stuff, and I just really kind of want to elevate a couple pieces in there and make it less cluttered. So I thought this would actually be a really nice piece. It's velvet on the inside. Obviously you have spaces for rings here and then any smaller necklaces, but I really love this antique gold on the finish, and of course it's in a rib design. This is just going to look so much better in my space, so I plan to put this right on my nightstand and keep everything really organized while still looking cute at the same time. This piece is absolutely adorable, and it's not really functional at all. It truly is just a decor piece, but this is technically a candle. I don't know why anyone would ever light this, but you can see the little wick there, but it just looks like a big piece of apple pie. It is so fun. I am obsessed with this, and I know it's kind of maybe a little chuggy or a little cheesy for some decor styles, but I think in the right space, this is going to be adorable. So I'm gonna try to develop a whole theme around this one piece. I'm thinking right now maybe on my bar cart, I have like a little dish towel that says something about pie, so I want to do this with a floral arrangement and maybe do like a whole little baking theme in a very small portion of my decor this year, like in one little corner kind of thing. But I mean, who doesn't want a really realistic looking apple pie sitting out in their kitchen? I mean, I think that's great. And they also have a cute little muffin one. So if you got both of them, you could work with that theme even more. Next, we have some more functional candles. I passed by these beautiful velvet candles in Target and I literally could not walk away. They are so incredibly beautiful. There's probably like 5 or 6 different variations. I went with Plum Noir, which smells amazing, but I also really like the color. The only thing I'll say about these, you guys, is that the velvet is very delicate. So any sort of stain, you're gonna be able to see it, and you really have to be careful not to scratch these. I noticed a lot of them in stores had scratches on them, probably where they were damaged in shipping. So I've tried to be very careful with them, but I really love the gold foil text on the front. And this one smells exactly how it sounds, a very heavy plum scent with almost maybe like a mix of dry wine. And then this one is Gilded Embers. And while I love the black, I mostly got this for the smell because it just smells so good. It's kind of musky and very cologne-like, so I plan to put this down here in the basement, which is kind of like my husband's man cave area. We definitely decorate that a little bit more dark and moody, so I think this is going to go with that perfectly. But yeah, I mean, the texture of these is stunning. Speaking of smell good stuff, I also got this adorable little set from Threshold. It is in the warm cider and cinnamon scent. I do believe they had one other scent that was more pumpkin, but I thought this was so cool. It comes with a hand soap, a hand lotion, and a little miniature candle. I'll be honest, I mostly bought it for the hand soap and the hand lotion just because I love these gorgeous glass brown bottles. I think that they look so high-end and elevated. It's really just going to take your guest bathroom to the next level. So that is what I plan to do with these. The little candle will be like a nice accent, and I just unboxed it and the candle smells amazing. It's a really strong scent, like not overwhelming, but it's strong enough to where you can immediately smell it on the first sniff, which is important to me because I hate buying a candle that you think is cute, but then it smells like absolutely nothing. Okay, and I said that these were glass, but they're actually not glass. The bottles are plastic, but I will say they still kind of look like glass in my opinion, and I still think it gives you that same look. I do have a couple of Halloween specific home finds, and these are the most adorable wine glasses that I've ever seen. They're just a clear glass, but you have the gold little skeleton hand coming up from the bottom. These are like the perfect combination of spooky but still elegant and classy. I am obsessed, and even if you don't drink wine, I still think these are kind of cute to have in your home on display. So I will a lot of times just use these for like a little sleepy time cocktail, or even just putting juice or soda or lemonade in here, like anything like that. It just kind of makes you feel cutesy and cozy for the season. So I love it, and I love how this ties in all the gold that I have in my house. When I passed by this adorable little skull bow, I knew I had to pick it up. So this is actually a clip-on bow. So I think the idea with this is that you can clip it onto your wreath and kind of turn like a regular fall wreath into a Halloween wreath, but you could definitely use this on your garland or really anywhere in your house. It's a nice black velvet texture with the skull in the middle with the little silver glitter eyes. And then I also got these glittery spider wreath clips. So once again, I love the idea here that you can just use the exact same wreath that you already have. Maybe it's like cute little fall leaves, but all you have to do is like attach these little spider clips and instantly it becomes a Halloween themed wreath. And these are a pretty good size, and I love the little added touch of glitter. And then the last Halloween thing that I have here are these little hanging witch hats. These are nothing out of the ordinary. I feel like a lot of people have these, but I just thought they would be a nice thing to kind of take up a lot of space and really make a statement in your house. We always host a Halloween party each year, so I think these are going to be great, and you can use them indoor or outdoor. A couple of really random home finds. This is actually a pizza storage set. This is so not necessary, but I do feel like when you are storing pieces of pizza, it's just going to be a little bit easier to have containers that fit them exactly. And these were very affordable from Target as part of like their college collection. So I just went ahead and grabbed them. They each fit 2 slices and you get 2 of them. And these I just got for my daughter. They are lidded tumblers, but they have cute little floral designs on them. And this is a 6-pack, and she's at the age where she is going through a lot of cups. They're either not clean or they're broken or just something is going on with them. So I thought it would be nice to have a lot of them on hand, and they do come with lids and straws. Some random cleaning stuff. I did need some new glass cleaner, so I thought I would try out this brand. I've never tried them before. It is Everspring. I've heard a lot of really good things though, and this is the lemon and mint scent, and it is just a streak-free glass cleaner. And then I wanted to grab a new all-purpose cleaner. This one is from Method, a brand that I really love, and this one is in the sandalwood and cedar scent. And I just blind bought this. I didn't smell it, so hopefully I like it, because I can be very picky when it comes to cleaning products. But this one smells pretty good. It definitely has like a very wood kind of scent, but I think for fall it'll be nice. And then I randomly passed by this and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna grab that. It's the Lysol air sanitizer. I don't know, but sanitizing my air sounds pretty nice, especially as we enter 6th season. So this is supposed to kill 99.9% of viruses in the air, and it also eliminates odors. It is in the Woodland Escape scent. Okay, next let's talk accessories. And you guys, Target is killing it when it comes to accessories this year. I am just in love with everything. I don't even know where to start, but let's just start with this adorable suede baseball cap with the little gold studs on it. I love a baseball cap all year round. For me, I mostly use them when I'm just like running errands and I don't want to do my hair. I will throw it in a ponytail, put a baseball cap on, style a super simple outfit with it, usually just like a white t-shirt and leggings, and I'm good to go. So this one is just going to be such an elevated option. I love the texture. It's super soft, and anything with gold studs on it has my heart. I got a couple of hair accessories. These I want to use for my daughter. They are just cute little leopard bow clips with the gold charm hanging from them, and these are going to look so cute when I do her little piggy tails. I'm so excited. And then I also got these little clips that I think would be perfect for her hair too. They are little teeny tiny clips that you can put kind of on the top of your hair, but they're in the shape of little bows, and they come in all different shades, gold, silver, and then some neutral shades. So I think these are going to go with any fall outfits, and same thing, those are just going to look so adorable in her hair, like at the very top. And this one I got for me, it is a metal gold hair clip, but it's in the shape of a bow. I just love the shape and silhouette of this bow. It kind of looks very natural and drapey, but obviously it is a structured gold metal clip. And I love a good hair clip, so I was super excited about that. And for $5, like, you cannot beat that. And then I've also been wanting to get a couple more bag charms to really accessorize a lot of my handbags this fall. I was so excited about this one. It is very unique, and literally this looks like it would be sold at Anthropologie, you guys. Like, I don't know what Target is doing, but they need to keep doing it, because they are just coming out with such elevated pieces this year. This is like a little silk scarf. Any silk scarf like this is very trendy this year, and this one has little horses on it, another huge trend. And then you just have the gold clasp at the top to be able to hook it to any of your handbags, and the scarf is on the front and back. I also got this little bag charm with the neutral gold strings and then the gold heart at the bottom. And then this one is a two-tone bag charm, so you have a good mix of gold and silver, and it kind of has a very light Western theme. This one on the bottom says "Not My First Rodeo." Then you just have a little silver heart, you have a little horse and a horseshoe, but I mostly just liked it for the two-tone mixture of metals, and I also like how chunky it is. Like, it's kind of a bigger bag charm, and I love that. This one really reminds me of Free People. This is one of those little miniature bag charms, so you basically attach a miniature version of a bag to your larger tote bag, and I love that look. I think it's adorable. A lot of high-end designers are doing this with their handbags, so I love to see Target participating in the trend. And this one is just a brown faux leather with the little tiny handles, and it is actually functional, so you could put your lip gloss in here or really any other small items, and then you just have the clip on the side to attach it to any of your bags. And then this little guy is very niche, but it is from their game day collection, so this you can attach to a clear bag, and it comes in a lot of different jersey colors. I got mine in maroon to match my college colors, because I always go to a couple of my college college football games throughout the year, so I thought this would be adorable. And speaking of clear bags, I did get one from Target. This one is the slightly bigger version. It's technically not in their game day collection. I think this one is from Universal Thread, but I just liked the cream color and the gold hardware. I will put a picture up here of the clear bag included in the game day collection. It comes in so many different colors, like literally any football color you could ever imagine. That one is going to be very similar, but slightly smaller, and it has silver hardware. So that is kind of why I went with this one, because I am a gold girly. Right now I just have an Anthropology football charm on it, but I could definitely add my cute little football teddy bear to it. That is so, so cute. And then we have a couple of jewelry pieces. I loved this layered necklace from A New Day. So the shorter necklace just has these beautiful faux rhinestones on it, and then the longer chain is gold, and then you have a knot here in the middle, and then at the very end you have a cute little pearl. So there is a lot going on with this, and I just think everything together, the rhinestones, the pearls, the little knot, it makes it look a little bit more high-end in my opinion. And I've really been looking for some nice longer necklaces to style with some sweaters this year. And then I also grabbed this beautiful coin necklace from Universal Thread. So you just have 2 layers of the coins. This does come in gold or silver. I obviously got the gold. Coins are another huge trend, you guys. This summer we saw so many different sandals with coins on them, and that's definitely moving into fall. So this necklace is going to be such a beautiful statement. And the last piece of jewelry is this pair of earrings from A New Day. I just loved how chunky these were. Obviously I got them in gold, and they kind of have like a basket weave design to them, but they are actually a pair of hoops. I also picked up this belt, which I will be sharing in my Target fall fashion video, so be on the lookout for that. Turn on post notifications if you don't want to miss it, but I had to share it here too because I think this is just such a unique belt from Target. Of course you have the gold belt buckle, and it is just a black faux leather belt, but I really love these cute little studs that you have all over. Studded belts are another huge trend right now, and these are just something a little bit different. It's a little bit elevated rather than the chunky silver or gold circles that we were seeing a lot of. And you guys, I cannot even begin to tell you how incredible the bags are from Target this year. I mean, I feel like that is really where they are standing out this year. And you're probably like, why do you have so many bags? No one ever needs that many bags. And you're correct. And I just wanted to get a lot of options to show you guys in person. I'm probably also going to do a little Instagram reel sharing all of the Target bags because I mean, truly, they are crushing it. Specifically with the designer inspired bags, I mean, this looks almost identical to the Hermes Picotin bag. I think that's how you pronounce it. And I mean, the leather on this looks really nice. I love the gold hardware and of course the iconic white stitching. I am just truly in love. So this is definitely one of my favorites that I will be keeping. And if you're someone who likes a larger bag, they also have that exact same style in a larger tote. Once again, looks so high-end and designer, very similar to Hermes, which is thousands of dollars, one of the most expensive bags out there. But Target pretty much nailed it on the designs in my opinion. I really like the shape of this one, how it kind of looks slouchy, but it's definitely not. I mean, it's structured and it is going to stand up on its own, and you can fit so much inside of this bag. And both of these do come in other color options like a simple black. And I bet you thought it couldn't get any better, but it does. Look at this bag, you guys. I mean, this really does look like a mini Kelly from Hermes. They are clearly heavily inspired by Hermes this year, and I'm not mad at it because all of us definitely benefit. And this is $25, you guys. It comes in this beautiful white faux leather, but it also comes in a black crocodile print. And I think what really makes this bag stand out is the little lock here and then this little faux leather tab that is very Hermes, and I love that that's included with the bag. You don't have to buy it separately. Then we have this cute little round bag that is also designer inspired. I purchased this one in a burgundy color, which is so beautiful for fall. And I really like that you have a little bit of a longer strap. So even though it's a mini bag, you can wear this on your shoulder if you wanted to. This bag here, it just looks so beautiful. This to me kind of looks like something that you'd find at Zara, but this is such a good price, and it's kind of like a little wristlet bucket bag. It still has plenty of room in it, so you're definitely going to be able to fit all of your essentials. And I really love this brown crocodile texture. It just looks so good. And then the chunky gold hardware, absolutely obsessing over every single bag from Target. And then the last one I'll show you in today's video is this one. I love the size of this and the shape of it and the texture. It's kind of like a basket weave mixing a faux leather material with this suede material. And this one does mix metals also, so you have some gold and some silver rings. But yeah, if you're looking for a new fall bag, you definitely need to check out Target because I feel like that is the place to go. And I didn't want to go too crazy crazy with shoes in this video, but I did want to mention these beautiful black suede gold-studded boots. Very similar to the black suede gold-studded baseball hat, but this is just a heeled bootie, and these, I just can't believe they're from Target. I know I say that about everything, but truly, I feel like their designers kill it every single year. These have a little bit of a heel on them, probably 2 inches. The suede material looks stunning, and I just think these are really going to make such a statement with any fall outfit. Okay, next I'm going to share a bunch of food and beverage finds, and a lot of them are very on theme for fall. These are some cookies that I picked up. Obviously not essential, but who doesn't love a good fall themed cookie? And these are the pumpkin cinnamon cream cheese cookies. They sound amazing. They looked really good, so I just could not pass these up when I walked by them in the store. I also got some fall K-Cups from Starbucks. This is the fall blend, which I actually don't know if I've had. I've had the pumpkin spice, but I thought these sounded good. It says that they have notes of spice and toasted chestnut. Amazing. So definitely going to use those tomorrow. These aren't really specifically for fall, but these are the Kodiak protein balls. They are a no-bake protein bite mix, and these are in the snickerdoodle flavor. I am constantly needing to eat more protein, so I thought these would be a really nice thing to make and have on hand. Obviously, you can find a lot of protein ball recipes online, but I thought these would just be like really easy. A couple other Starbucks finds. This is the pumpkin spice frappuccino beverage. I don't get these very often because they are insanely high in calories, but I just kind of wanted to try the pre-packaged pumpkin spice one. And then I did grab another one that is in the creamy vanilla gelato flavor, but this is the Frappuccino Light. So this one is still high in calories. It's 100 calories, but it's 50% fewer than the regular Frappuccino beverages. Speaking of coffee stuff, I also got this sugar-free lavender syrup from the brand Turani. I've heard a lot of people talk about this brand. I don't actually know if I've tried them, but I loved the lavender latte that Starbucks came out with, so I was going to try and recreate it at home. And I love any sugar-free coffee syrups. That's what I use at home. So we'll see how this is. It could be awful, but it could be great. Another beverage, this is from Element, and I have actually never tried this brand, but I've heard so much about it. They're kind of another one of those hydration companies similar to Liquid IV. Obviously, I've been a Liquid IV girly for so long, so that is what I use most often, but I did kind of just want to try out the brand. And these are their pre-packaged drinks. So they are 0 sugar, but they're going to give you a lot of electrolytes. So they have a lot of sodium, a lot of magnesium, potassium, and I got them in the lemonade salt flavor, and this is obviously a 4-pack. Another fun little treat, these are from Reese's, and they are the filled pretzels, but with Reese's peanut butter filling. I love peanut butter filled pretzels as is, so to have the Reese's peanut butter filling, like, yes please. I just feel like these are going to be super addicting, so I'm gonna have to be careful with them, but I feel like these would make a really great road trip snack. And then I also got another one of the Oat House granola butters. I actually just mentioned this in my favorites video in the birthday cake flavor. It's so good. It's like a nice allergen-free sweet treat. I don't have any allergies, but I still thought it tasted amazing. I originally found them in my Thrive Market order, but this one sounded good. It is the double chocolate brownie, and something like this is great if you just want like a tiny little sweet treat at the end of the night to just kind of get 1 spoonful and call it a day. And then I did get a couple of things that are up in my fridge and freezer. The first being this edible cookie dough from the brand Dolly, and I got the s'mores flavor. I haven't tried this yet, but I am so excited to because I love cookie dough. It is like one of the best things on earth, but to have it edible so you know you're not gonna like get sick or feel weird about eating raw eggs, this one is perfect. I also had to pick up some of the Grand Pumpkin Spice Cinnamon Rolls. Oh my goodness, you guys, these are just something that I look forward to every fall season. It's definitely like a special occasion thing for us. We really only get them like once or twice per season, but if you have like a fun leisurely Saturday morning and you want to make cinnamon rolls and eggs and bacon, I think that is like such a nice little fall morning. And then I did get a Starbucks creamer in the hazelnut latte flavor, and this is actually their almond milk and oat milk creamer, so it has no regular dairy. And I do think that anything from the actual Starbucks brand is definitely superior. Like something about whatever they do, they just know how to make a smooth creamer and a smooth coffee in general. And then I did get 2 frozen things. The first is a pre-made kind of acai bowl from the brand Sambazon, I want to say. I love an acai bowl. Oh my gosh, like the tropical smoothie acai bowl is everything to me. So I'm always trying to recreate that at home, and I wanted to give this one a try because it is just like a single serving, but it actually comes with the granola and the chopped fruit on top. So I'm gonna see how that is. Honestly, I don't have high hopes, but I'll try it. And then these looked so fun. I think they're new this year from Favorite Day, but they are the pumpkin spice ice cream bites, and that is just like music to my ears. I love ice cream, and I love that they're little small bites, so you don't have to overindulge. It's just like something small and simple at the end of the night, a little sweet treat. That's it for food and beverage. I do have only a few beauty products. I did pick up a new loofah, so random, but I love the neutral color of this one, and sometimes you just need a new loofah. And then I have this lip balm from the brand Naturium, which I've actually never tried before. I feel like I'm saying that wrong. It is the Fido Glow lip balm in the shimmer collection, and I got the shade Galaxy. First of all, this packaging is beautiful with the metallic, and then this is what the actual packaging looks like. Ooh, I did not realize there was a whole wand. That's really cool. And this is like a dark brown color, but obviously it is very sheer. It looks so pretty though. I'm really excited about this. And then I also got this liquid eyeshadow from Versed. I have been really impressed with all of the Versed makeup products that I've tried, and I've also been really into liquid eyeshadow, and this one looks so pretty. It's in the shade +1, which is just a shimmery champagne color. And then this is a candle, but I wanted to include it in beauty because I did find it in the beauty section. It is from the brand Finery. They do a lot of affordable, inspired fragrances. So for example, this one is the New Rouge. It is supposed to be very, very similar to the super expensive Baccarat Rouge fragrance, which I do own, and I absolutely love it. And I saw that they actually had it in a candle. That is just so nice. It's like very elegant, and it just makes me so happy. So I really want to burn this down here in my studio when I'm working. And I love an elevated, more perfumey candle sometimes rather than all of the seasonal candles that are out there. Okay, and the last category is a bunch of stuff that I've purchased for my daughter. Target has the cutest kids clothes. They just make some of the best, and they're all really good prices. So I picked up this cute little sweater for her. I love the texture of it, and I just got it in ivory. This is just going to be something that I know she's going to wear over and over and over again because it's really gonna match with any bottoms. This is a cute little set for fall. Look at that little teddy bear holding the pumpkin. I am obsessed with this, and it actually comes with a pair of matching pants with this little orange checkered print. This little leopard skirt literally looks like something that would be in one of my haul videos, so needless to say, I love it, and I'm just gonna style this with like some little tights and boots for her. Truly the perfect little fall dress. You have a smocked material on the front, so it's really comfortable. Little fluttery sleeves and the most beautiful, precious little ruffle bottom. And then you actually even have a little tie on the back. I actually got this for my daughter, and then I got one for my little niece, and they're gonna be matching. I'm so excited. We have this little dress, which is actually gonna be perfect for now when it still is a little bit warm, but then after that, you could definitely pair like a long sleeve underneath. But I love this muted green color, and the denim material, just so beautiful. I mean, all of Target's girl clothes just look like something that adults would wear, but just like miniature. And that's what I love about it. It's not like overly cheesy, although don't get me wrong, I do love a cheesy kid outfit, which brings us to our next item, which says pumpkin spice and everything nice. That's just precious. I mean, you can't tell me otherwise. It has a little tutu skirt bottom with the metallic stars. I just love stuff like this. I mean, they're only kids once, so I am going to put them in the most precious little kid outfits. And then this little set looks very adult in my opinion. So it's literally a pair of little active shorts. I mean, these truly look like a pair of Lululemon shorts in my opinion. And these are just in a pale pink color. Ella has actually already worn these, and they were super comfortable for her. So of course they have this flowy part, but then they also have the more fitted shorts underneath. And then I got her this little top that matches. It is also pale pink with this little burgundy color. Those two together are precious. And then they also have those shorts in kind of like an electric blue color that matches this color here. They didn't have her size in store, so I am going to order those. And then I got this little sweatshirt to go with it. Regardless, I know she is going to be wearing this sweatshirt a ton. And then lastly, I did get two pairs of pajamas for her. The first is this little pink pair with the bows on them. These are so girly, and they are really soft and stretchy. Obviously they are long sleeves, and then of course you have the matching pants. And then I got the exact same pair in the leopard print because you know how I feel about leopard. It is so, so pretty. And then here are the matching pants. I mean, you can truly never have enough pajamas in my opinion for your kids, so I'm always happy to pick up a few new pairs here and there. But yeah, that is it for today's video, you guys. I really hope that you enjoyed it. Let me know what your favorite pieces were in the comment section down below. I really appreciate you guys watching and supporting my channel. I love you so very much, and I hope to see you really soon in my next video. Bye!